you train differently for the fight, given the fact that you're feeling?
I train to kill, always, always.
Artem, there's always been a lot of, I would say, disagreement between between MMA fans and boxing fans. Do you think that this helps to create a bigger divide between the fans, and do you feel that it should be that way? I'm sure you respect boxers. I'm sure boxers respect you. Do you think that this should become an MMA versus boxing thing?
To be honest, I definitely respect the art of boxing. It is a hell of a hard sport to do, but I really don't like the way it's been run lately. With all the spotting of the records, you've got fighters, professional fighters, trying to sell tickets, to make their ends meet, trying to, pay for this fighters that they'll bring in for them to lose. That's not the right way to do it. You know what I mean? Something needs to be done. Something needs to be changed.
You think the UFC, if it was run like the UFC, you think it'd be run like
the way better, way better. And there's proof to that. People always talk about the pay in boxing. No, the pay is only for the top fighters. If you look at the whole card, even on like Pacquiao's undercards, Mayweather undercards, there are guys getting $1,000 per fight. You will never see that in the UFC. Never.
Are you looking to knock him out the first round?
I'm just looking to hurt this guy, honest to God. Like I said, I want to grab him by the back of his head and shove my fist down his throat.
What was your thoughts on Saturday's fight when Wilder was here?
That's again another thing bad about boxing. Why aren't the best guys fighting each other? I want to see them fight now when they're in their prime. And so what? If one of them loses, there's no big deal. That means you're operating in a competitive environment. You lose, so what? Do it again. Let's go again. Like Muhammad Ali used to do back in the trilogies there used to be. You win one, then you might lose another one. When you operate in competitive environment, anything can happen. Even if you lose, it doesn't mean that the other guy is much better than you. Look, a good example of this, let's look into soccer. There was a few weeks back, there was a game, Liverpool-Barcelona. On the first leg, one team beat the other 3-0. You would think a walkover. But then on the second leg, just a couple of weeks later, the other team beat the other 4-0. So what does that show? That neither doesn't belong to there? No, it shows you that when you operate in a competitive environment, anything can happen on the night.
June 27th, he's victorious. Will you give him a rematch?
Money talks. Money talks. And he is going to make a lot of money that night. And I'm going to make 2 holes in his face. I'm also going to make a hole in David Feldman's bank account.
Have you been talking to Conor at all regarding this fight? Just because you're fighting for the honor of yourself and for Conor. So have you been talking to him?
Yeah, absolutely. We've talked about it already many times before, even when all that shit was going on with him being there and after the sparring. It's nothing to talk about. He's dog shit. That's it. The only reason he was successful in boxing is because of the way you can avoid everybody in boxing. Whenever he fought real fighters in boxing, he got his ass whooped.
Has Conor given you any advice at all? Or no?
Yeah, certainly. We always, talk. We always discuss fights. This is what we do. This is our life. So of course, there is a lot of fight talk between us always on a daily basis.